usual nasties, everything we expect. I don't want to hex things, but this is going to look pretty special. Solid reds always do, but this, I think this is going to roll out looking potentially one of the best vehicles we've done. What's happening, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to be here again. If you're new and you enjoy what you see, maybe consider liking and subscribing to the channel. If not, I don't know what to tell you. Quality is not for everybody, is it? Back with yet another restored Golf Mark II, this time in Tornado Red. It's been recently restored at a local company called the Motoburo in West Yorkshire. They also did the G60 that you saw, and a couple of other cars that I've done now. The owner of this car saw the video on the G60 and wanted similar work with a few caveats. So, as with all of these restored vehicles, booked it in for a dual stage enhancement. Really, it's bordering on the heavy enhancement, only for doing the clusters of sanding marks that we always expect with work like this. So more of a dual than a heavy, but more than a dual stage, if that makes sense. A little bit different this time. So the owner's, you know, in the V-dub scene, very much a wax guy, which is rare these days. I mean, 99% of everything I do is coatings, ceramic coatings. So it was a nice opportunity to treat it to something a little bit more old school and a little bit more pleasant to use. We've agreed that we'll go with the blackfire system. Some of the older guys will perhaps remember that. They do the wet ice over fire kit, which comprises of a gloss enhancing polish, like a hand sort of finishing polish, the all finish paint protection, wet diamond sealant, and then the midnight sun ivory paste wax, which still to this day is probably in my top 3 waxes of all times. It is, I've got the pot here, bear with me. It is absolutely, I mean, it looks, I don't know if the video will pick that up. It just looks like it'll be glossy on the car. It smells stunning. Has an oily sort of layer on the wax. I've had that a long time. I've used it a lot, barely touched it. The system, back in the day, like this was the stuff. So the wet ice over fire kit for the paint. We've got some polished lip BBSs on. They're in pretty good nick, but I'm going to polish those up by hand, just the lips. Got to be careful of the edges because they've been polished a bit and you can see some exposed bits where they aren't painted, you know, the primer. So polish those up and we will seal those with the all finish metal sealant, again from Blackfire, and I will use the Blackfire metal polish, that's also a really underrated. The whole system is underrated. Like I say, back in the day, like it was the stuff. It's the daddy. Super glossy, very slick, very strong when you use it as a system. So I'm looking forward to getting on with that. So paint, wheels, trims, awesome. Again, The guy knows, he's been watching my videos, he knows what he's talking about. Bumpers are on, but he's left all of the side mouldings off, which allows me to cut in nice and tight. Even though when the mouldings go on, I'm going to be polishing past where the mouldings start. The fact that I can get behind it before they go back on just means that we can cut and refine, and we're not taping up. It makes all the difference come it being rebuilt. So we'll use solution finish on any of the trim that's on it, and then it's up to the owner. He can gladly take the rest of the bottle, use it himself when he rebuilds it, or use whatever dressing that he normally goes with. Car is in awesome condition, usual nasties, everything we expect. I don't want to hex things, but this is going to look pretty special. Solid reds always do, but this, I think this is going to roll out looking potentially one of the best vehicles we've done. It's not going to be perfect. We are not selling perfect here. We're selling major improvements with massive gains in gloss and something that's easy for him to maintain. I believe it's going to a show this weekend or next weekend when he collects it. I expect some nice pictures from that, especially if it's sunny. So, as always, first job, load some podcasts up, get the headphones on, put a pot of coffee on, dismantle the car. Because the mouldings are already off, not a ton to do. Wipers, rear spoiler, a couple of other bits maybe. Very little to tape up, because all that stuff's already been taken off, and the window surrounds and stuff, they've already got like polish residue on and so on, so I'm probably not going to bother taping them up either. I'll polish up to them. If I think I'm going to damage them, I'll tape them, but I'll be cleaning them up as I go, and it'll just make life so much easier and quicker, I think, long term. All of the time that I've got, the bulk of the time, we're going to throw at the outside. If I have anything left at the end, I'll get inside. Again, he's not put the back seats in yet, which is kind of primed to get in there and just give it a good hoover and brush down. If I've got time, I'll get in there. If I've not, then we fall short there. But everything that we want to do, the bulk of it, is going to be on the outside. So I'm going to get started with the other bits, and then hopefully we're going to have some really nice video with this. And I think if you stick around, yeah, you're going to see something mega. Okay, see you soon.
Which is, I haven't done enough in this round, but there's still time left.
Yeah, it sounds like an internal microphone. It does not sound like he's using the USB mic. smile. Hold up. Big on the set, what they said, play. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chit chat. With the kid, know I got the gift paid. Big on the set, what they said, play. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Top out, I'm cool on the chit chat. With the kid, know I got the gift paid. Keep it real with you, I've been in the field in position. Look, hey, I've been trill, you can tell by how I feel when you with me. Look, wave, tell me, can you slide for a real one? Slide for me, slide for me. Can you slide for a real one? Can you slide for me, slide for me? Can you slide for a real one? Can you slide for a real one? Can't tell me nothing, I'm flexing stunting. Eating all my veggies in my pocket, half a onion. And that bitch smell like a onion. Tell me beating, squeaky hungry. You can hit me around the corner before you ever see me coming. You ain't know just how we coming. She gon' bust it open way before I finish thumbing. I can put you on some paper, proper play and teach you something. Got my stones on Himalaya, know I'm out your sucker ducking. Ain't no need for that discussion, bluffing with the game. About to build a couple million, came with nothing but my name. I'ma twist it, flip it, stick it like a bop it. Tell them stop it, all them haters out of pocket. Let me plug it like a socket, baby. Big on the set, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Topped out, I'm cool on the chit chat. With the kid, know I got the gift paid. Big on the set, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Topped out, I'm cool on the chit chat. With the kid, know I got the gift paid. Wave, tell me, can you slide for a real one? Slide for me, slide for me. Can you slide for a real one? Can you slide for me, slide for me? Can you slide for a real one? Can you slide for a real one? Baby say I make her nervous. Maybe cause I'm real on the surface. Maybe cause I'm 10 down where the turf is. Don't get lost in those facades on the guys. You know ain't nobody perfect. I just put the work in, I know what my worth is. I'm living lavish, I'm flossing, bossing a bag and cash off the passion. Out here with my niggas, AV to the casket. We reckless, stay in your lane. I'm on gas till somebody cut the brakes. Cutting off these haters in the heads of the snakes. You're spinning the plan, but you catching on late. And she just sent the emoji, said she wetter than a lake. So I better not flake, take a break, say word. Hit me when you through with that, then we can shift again, my schedule been clear. These niggas see me, they mad like I'm one of their peers. I put that on Sita, so I'm sure it's abundantly clear. I'm hella big on the set, what I said. Eyes low off the legal and the red wig. Put the leg room and the roof gone. Man, I came a long way from them deals off the Groupon, right? Big on the set, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Topped out, I'm cool on the chit chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift paid. Big on the set, what they said, part. So I skip straight ahead to the bread part. Topped out, I'm cool on the chit chat. Fuck with the kid, know I got the gift paid. Keep it real with you, I've been in the field in position. Yeah, yeah. I've been trail, you can tell by how I feel when you with me. Yeah. Tell me, can you slide for me? Can you slide for a real one? Yeah, yeah. And tell me, can you slide for a real one? Yeah.
With the blackfire, the original name. You might think it's a medicine style.
manufactured to be successful. They almost are.
everybody. Start of the very last day. Polished and sealed, so I need to get the car blower out and blow the car down just because it's been sat overnight, so I'm sure there'll be little bits of stuff. Got to get a coat of wax on it, and then I'm going to polish the wheels up and get a coat of sealant on them. Then we'll dress the trims, so the bumpers that are obviously still in the car and the trim pieces that we took off before we put them back on tomorrow morning. And hopefully I'll get everything done, ready for one last coat of wax before we go home tonight. And this thing will be ready for collection. It is going to look utterly amazing. I know it.
When I'm sleeping with someone new, I just close my eyes and think of you. When I'm sleeping with someone new, I can't help myself, I wanna miss you. Still feel the way I feel when somebody calls you mine. Are you sleeping with someone new? Someone new, when I'm sleeping with someone new, I just close my eyes and think of you. When I'm sleeping with someone new.
Okay, so just about to polish these wheels up. I was hoping that I could just get away with metal polish and microfiber cloths, but unfortunately it's just not cutting it. They're not bad. The cloths it just wasn't bringing up the gloss that I wanted, so I'm using a quadruple wire wool with the metal polish. Got to be careful, it probably doesn't come off on camera very well, because they've been polished quite a lot. You've got just an edge where the paint meets the metal, where there's just some sort of primer starting to show. So I've got to be careful to try and avoid making that worse. But on the whole, these are coming up brilliantly. Like I say, they don't look particularly bad now, but once we start polishing them, it's very, very obvious. It's very obvious actually that they're just looking a little bit tired. So no pressure, I'm not trying to scratch the surface up. Just going to gently work the metal polish. Wait till you get that sort of dark slurry coming off. That's your polish mixing with the metal that you're removing from the surface. And I'm just going to keep going around. Slowly and steadily. I don't know if you can hear the pad from that microphone, but it's not particularly scratchy or heavy.
Say you love me, say it like you mean it. 'Cause lately I've been wondering if we should be together. Tell me how you feel, it's now or never, now or never. But you're yelling at me for something I didn't even do, making it so hard for me, and I think I need a vacation. All we ever do now is complaining, and I've been getting tired of it lately. Oh, feels like we're battling. Maybe it's better if we're on our own. Take it back to when it was you and me in the sheets. I don't wanna go, but you're yelling at me for something I didn't even do, so hard for me. I think I need a vacation, 'cause all we ever do now is complaining. And I've been getting tired of it lately. Oh, feels like we're battling. Maybe it's better if we're on our own. All we ever do now is complaining. And I've been getting tired of it lately. Oh, feels like we're battling. Maybe it's better if we're on our own.
Like Earth, certainly could be the result of such an experiment. And that is one way that the idea of panspermia could occur, especially in light of the fact that scientists who are already entertaining that idea are saying, hey, let's test it.
You're like a circle that floats around me, keeping me safe and sound. And when I fall, you tied a rope to me. You're blessing me every day. I was down with an illusion, like a sparrow with broken wings. But now I shine with your reflection on me. I'm getting back up on my feet. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner, yeah. 'Cause I'm the winner, yes. Am I awake or am I dreaming? So far gone, I won't look back. And when I move, there ain't no stopping me. You're pushing me up to the top. I saw the clouds looking angry, but then the sky reached my mind. And when I space out, I see the possibilities unfolding the way that I want. That you showed up was written in my palm. You are a statement, explode like a bomb. I get to push myself to victory. You make me winner. You cut me loose and set me free. You cut me loose. You make me win in every way. Win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. You cut me loose and set me free. You make me win in every way. You showed me how to spread my wings. Yes, I'm the winner of the day. Yes, I'm the winner.